Yo.
Hey.
Yo. All right.
We really turned? Okay.
Hey, I mean, why not? You know,
hey, I'll take this pony till I get these locks rocking. Don't fuck.
Hey, nigga, it's Wednesday night. You know what I mean? 62 degrees.
Ooh, I ain't got no. And no,
wait.
It's a couple of them that think they got me, but they ain't got me.
Hey, bless y'all hearts, nigga. Bless y'all hearts. No, I got this thing down there. I get this thing around the area.
I go down North Carolina, you know, she bust the thing open. I'm like, I don't even know your name, brother.
Yeah, she know how to beatbox real good. You know what I'm saying? You know,
that's what they say. Do you think?
Hey man, welcome to Something Else, where we be something else. I am IlFam79 on your social media choice, aka the Aunt Anderson of podcasting, Captain Broadband, Buddha, Alma Phillips, Think of the Dragon, Steamboat, Pod Champ, Pod God's favorite podcast, the Potty Piper. I'm in the podcast, Chew Bubblegum, and I'm all out of Dentine Nice, and my tag team partner.
As always, it's your girl, Loving the Vogue, the Black Brew Hob with the big blue hair, also known as the Business and Squirt Business, and forever known as I Told Y'all Niggas. And today we have another phenomenal show for y'all. We have arguably the hottest tag team on the indie scene right now, if I do say so myself. We have Charity King, Danni Bee, better known as the King Bees, in the building. How y'all feeling?
Hey!
And as you can see, they are full of energy, ready for the show.
I'm a little nervous, but okay.
Don't be nervous. What? We family.
That sounded a little too sneaky. She said, "We family."
Oh, family, right? Loan me $5.
You know, cousin. Let me hold something.
Cousin Pete. Hey, what kind of, listen, y'all are full of energy. What kind of music keeps y'all in that space?
Ooh, Nikki, Megan. Oh, you don't want to hear us on our car rides. We be turned up at like 5 in the morning. Turned up.
5 in the morning. 5 in the morning, just rocking. You would be like, "Damn, girl." Don't matter.
Have y'all ever had one of them songs where y'all sitting there riding and whoever got the aux and the song comes up on the playlist and it get quiet because you're like, "Oh, I didn't think that song was gonna come up." And then the other one was like, "Nah, this is my jam too." Step out, nigga. This is jam.
Hey. It's usually like a Trey Songz song, honestly. We be bumping Trey Songz. And we like,
do.
Yeah, that's
even though we do know he's kind of on the edge. But sometimes
that's a sick Negro.
That's the music.
No, see, I'm glad you said that. Let's talk, because we all adults here. Everybody that's watching our show are adults. Let's talk about some real. Hopefully, y'all, if you under 18, get the hell out. Don't it kind of make you upset? Like the music we used to have. I don't know what I don't know what your age group is for y'all too, but I know for us. Everybody that we used to bump and grind to, we cannot.
No more bumping and grinding.
No more bumping and grinding. No more who invented sex.
Ain't nobody
I don't know
who
invented it. I'm not sure who did it no more. I don't know.
Nobody in New Jack Swing is nasty. I'm fine.
And they had all the bops too.
Right.
All the bops.
All the freaky niggas had the bops.
Right.
I'm like, dang.
You can't get busy to nothing. You be in the mood and they be like, "It seems like you're ready." Not today.
Not ready no more.
All right,
singing too.
All right, let's have real conversation.
Oh God.
Are we really stopping the music?
I have.
Okay.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. You know what? I have done. I ain't get myself canceled. I ain't saying nothing.
Yeah, no. My reputation is already ruined. Please don't.
Y'all know. And first of all, Charity, you know what the hell I be got going on. I don't give a fuck. What they gonna do to me? Kick my ass? What you gonna do?
I for sure stop the R. Kelly. I'm like, we ain't doing that, baby. Sorry, sir. You are dead, dead and gone. Even I did hear that the proceeds to his music go to his victims. So that's nice for whoever is still listening. That's nice.
He's still brainwashed.
Good for them.
You know what I mean?
Good for the people who are still listening.
Yeah.
But we can't do that. We can't. We cannot do the R. Kelly. Sorry.
See, I was fortunate. I was fortunate enough not to like R. Kelly while everybody liked him. Like I never liked him. I always thought he was a fake Aaron Hall.
Really?
Yeah,
that's the first time I've heard that.
Yeah,
Oh, wow.
R. Kelly, public announcement, all them niggas. I don't fool with them.
Maybe he was right. He was right.
He was right. Honestly, we all should have taken a page out of his book.
Yeah, I wish we'd have known. Because now I'm sitting here like I had to delete half my damn catalog. Because what am I?
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah.
What am I supposed to do? Ride Wiener to Trick Daddy? I don't think I can do that.
Yeah, no, you know that Polo.
No, because
that's my
Fam,
theme song.
Y'all know Fam is elderly, right?
I can fight.
So he was bumping like Teddy Pendergrass and
come on,
Freddie Jackson.
Hold on, you making me
for real?
No. See, no. It was
he don't know our struggles. He don't know all his people gone.
All his people is gone. It's crazy. I can fight. I ain't gonna keep telling you that. Dang it down to now that D'Angelo and Maxwell, and that's my earn.
Hey, don't bring up my husband. Now we know what gets you popping when y'all are going on, traveling city to city, state to state. When you're at home and you're trying to wind down from that high energy, what do you guys play in your solitude time to get you back centered from all that activity?
For me, well, my favorite artist overall is like J. Cole, Kendrick. So going in their catalog, they always have like the right kind of settings for what I need. So they're definitely my favorites.
I have like a little playlist of kind of like slow songs, like slower tempo songs, and it could be from white folks, it could be from black folks. As long as the tempo is slowed down, that's kind of inside my playlist, and I just kind of let that rock and just chill out. Yeah.
What's your white song?
My white song?
We are here. This is why we have a show.
Let me think about that. What is my white song? Damn.
You know, it's been the 35th anniversary of that Lisa Stansfield this week.
She ain't white.
She been around the world.
She but she's Creole.
Oh, wow. Is that real?
No, I don't know.
People love making up shit, Milaj. I don't know.
No.
My white, he's not white, first of all, but he does make that kind of sounding music. Is oh my God, what is his name? Anis. He does some pretty good stuff that is a little bit slower, kind of slower tempo.
I got Anis too.
I like Paramore.
Turn up. Now that's what.
You want
Paramore got some shit. I don't. And then what's another white artist? Oh my God, I have a playlist that's kind of filled with white music.
Honestly,
the playlist is actually called White Music. That's actually what it's called. Hilarious. And I transition all my songs for white people into that, just so I have easier access to them. Yes.
You guys ready for a little journey?
Because when that Tennessee whiskey turn on, I turn into a freak. I don't know. Danny, what's your Caucasian artist that centers you?
What's that? I forgot his name, but it's this one song, Lose Control. Yes, that's oh my God, that's my jam.
That's a good one.
Yes. That's a good one.
His mama
black.
His mama make his greens with turkey necks.
Yes, I was like, I know he be around black people.
Yeah.
I also like country music too. Florida Georgia Line is a good one. Florida Georgia Line, them my boys. Yep.
Yeah.
But country's a little iffy because if you listen too much, then you might start hearing some racist shit, and you gotta not pull out. You gotta be like, oh shit.
No, you're right. And I didn't think about that until one day I had Tennessee whiskey playing, because on Spotify or Apple, if you don't have a playlist, it'll just play whatever's in that.
Yes.
I was just getting my Chris Stapleton on, right? And I was like, oh, that other song came on, it was good to me. And then he said something. I said, did you say you was gonna hitch him on the back of the truck?
It was not. It be like that. You gotta be careful. You gotta be careful, man. You start bopping your head to some real slave shit. You like,
whoa.
You're like, what? You're like, whoa, off script, nigga.
Oh, it was turned up, making money with the Jungle Bunnies. Ho!
One day we gonna get canceled off this fucking platform, bro.
Crazy.
That's the worst thing I've said. Is that the worst thing?
Jungle Bunny?
I mean,
What even is
I didn't say moon cricket or
All
nothing
right.
like that.
Okay.
Okay. Sidebar. White people are in their fucking bag with that one. That shit is a moon cricket. What level of racism do you have to be on?
What the fuck is
Literally.
a moon cricket?
Us,
Nah,
apparently. I don't know.
She
nah,
said,
my favorite
apparently.
slur is
I don't even know how that
envelopian.
makes sense though. How that
Baby,
makes sense?
I didn't even know the moon had crickets.
That's where they want us to go.
Oh
I
my
didn't
Racism is
know.
God.
crazy.
Like, how mad you gotta be to look at black folk and be like,
You a moon cricket.
moon cricket.
To the moon.
Whole
Like,
moon
yo.
Yo.
I don't know. I don't know. But it's music is one of those things that filters our mood. So I appreciate people who have a diverse palette when it comes to music. Now, once y'all have gotten centered, y'all got off the road, y'all done beat everybody up. Because I'm telling y'all, we don't talk wrestling on here, but I'm gonna give them their flowers while we're here. We
Thank you.
saw, especially black wrestling, myself, Trey D, shout out to Trey D, rest in peace always. We watched this come together. Like, we literally watched two solo acts that we were like, oh,
Literally.
yeah, we were like,
Uh-huh.
we rock with them. And then they came together, and it's been an absolute pleasure watching y'all. I'm so glad I get to see you guys at Ashe. Like,
Yes.
this is no, I'm not kissing y'all ass. Y'all know I don't do that. But I honestly, genuinely enjoy what you guys are doing, what you guys are bringing to, especially women's wrestling, because people do not take women's tag teams seriously. It's always that kind of bippity boppity gimmick.
Yeah.
And seeing you guys like really gel,
Yeah.
and y'all are, my sister like y'all, and she don't even like wrestling.
Yay!
Like, you still watching them men wrestling draws? Yes.
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 But look at these heifers, because these are good. So that was my little snippet of wrestling. So thank you guys for what you guys have done.
Thank you, man.
Seriously.
Thank you.
Nah, go ahead. You had a question. I felt it in your bald head was coming. Go ahead.
What?
No, I'm not gonna stand for this too much. Nah, the flights down there is cheap. I could fight. My hands is crazy.
Hey.
No, so when you guys, it's a team, right? We've been in this for a bit. It's been the King Bees for a bit. There's got to be a level of just learning each other's quirks. But what are y'all favorite things about each other?
I think honestly, every time we link up, it's always a good time. We gonna laugh no matter what setting we in, no matter who we are around. We are going to be ourselves, and we are going to say what we want and express ourselves. And honestly, we always be thinking. We don't even have to talk much. We always think the same thing. Always. Like we see something, and we just look at each other like, yeah, yeah. We ain't
gotta
gonna say
say
nothing.
it.
Nope.
Don't even gotta say it. As soon as I be like, "Yo, Danny," she like, "Don't even say it. I know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about." And as soon as I say it, it's the exact same freaking thing. Like, it's always a vibe. It's always great. I mean, it's just I don't know. There's something about each time we come together and how like our spirits just lift up, even in like the hardest days with our shoot jobs and wrestling. And then as soon as we come together, it's like, all right, we can be cool again. Like,
Yeah.
you know, and so it always kind of helps us reset every single time.
I think that's why it honestly does come across watching you guys work, like even in your entrances and stuff like that. It's like you can tell this is not a tag team that was just thrown together because somebody ain't had nothing else to do. Like they're
No.
because it's a lot of those out there.
A lot of them, girl, in the streets.
And y'all don't
lot.
think we can tell.
It's a lot of makeshifts out here. It's a lot of makeshifts.
I'm just saying, but you can genuinely tell that you two enjoy each other's company. So being a tag team outside, once you're done wrestling, what do you guys do together to kind of keep that bond strong?
We always try to have. Yeah, we always try to like go out and do things other than wrestling because wrestling takes up so much of our freaking lives. It's insane. So we'll try to go to Chili's or something, or like we'll try to go out and do something non-wrestling. We have to do that every now and then because wrestling is too overwhelming.
It's too overwhelming. And like with wrestling, I see her pretty much weekly. like
Yes.
every single week.
Well, y'all got
I
all the
see
bells.
her,
Yeah, I mean,
and so and so
hell.
like and I think that also adds to the chemistry too, is that she's not living in some state that's far as fuck, and like,
Right.
now we have to go in the ring and try to figure out the chemistry. It's like I see her every single
Yeah.
week, and if
Yeah.
it's not in training, I'm gonna see her at Chili's, and if it's not at Chili's, I'm gonna see her probably bowling. We're gonna go bowling. If it's not that, I'm gonna see her back at training. Like every
Yeah.
single week I lay eyes on her,
Consistent.
and the weeks and the one time if we don't, it's like we calling each other like, hey, is you okay?
It's been like
You
3 years. Where you been?
I was like, I ain't
Like,
seen you in 3 years, and the whole time was just 5 days. Bitch, you ain't been here
literally.
5 days. Relax, relax.
Dramatic.
It's been
Dramatic as
5 days.
hell.
I'm alive. I'm well. It's just been 5 days, and so we do try to. It's mostly, honestly, mostly food. We eat a lot outside of wrestling.
Period. Yeah.
You will catch us somewhere eating,
Where?
and most of the time it's Chili's or
Oh
Cane's.
no.
So
We
look,
gonna
when y'all go in Chili's,
Yep.
and y'all about to go in there and y'all step up to that bar.
Yeah.
What is that bar order and what is that appetizer order?
Oh,
We mostly stepping up to the booth. We trying to sit down and eat.
okay.
real comfortable. And
Real comfortable.
we getting that triple dipper. Don't play
Triple
with
dipper,
it.
baby.
Don't play
The
with
triple
it.
dipper.
Don't
Is
even
that
give me the
the
menu. Don't even give me the menu. I
is
know
that the
what's up.
appetizer? Is that an appetizer? I don't eat Chili's often.
What is the what's the triple dipper?
What is
So
that?
it has like the hamburger sliders, chicken strips. I think you can get like egg rolls or like mozzarella
Uh-huh.
bites. So it's like
Mm-hmm.
different
Oh, the
things you can
sampler.
pick.
It's a little sampler platter.
It's a
Yeah.
sample, but that shit is thick. I'd be like, okay, this is all I can have. This is all I can have in one setting. And pretty much that, and then some margaritas and stuff like that. That's kind of the vibe, or
Yeah.
water, depending on if we got some serious shit happening in the weekend. Ain't nobody drinking. Ain't nobody drinking.
The
But
the
pretty
triple
much
Nah.
dipper
that.
sound real lactose and just fueled and
It'll fuck you up a little. It'll fuck you up later on.
yeah, it
Just in the
sounds
Just
moment.
like
Don't even think about it.
don't think
Don't think about it. Don't think about it.
you
all
Just
thinking
right.
eat
too
it.
hard about it. Just eat. Just eat.
Okay. All right, now I
Just
get a
eat. You
triple
thinking too
dipper
hard
and I
about it.
call one of y'all because I'm struggling. Somebody help.
You thinking too hard about it. You gotta eat it, and
The
then
last
just call it a day.
last time a woman told me that I got in some trouble. So
I just got it.
and he froze it over there. His internet wow.
I had to think. I said what? I was like, what? Okay.
You never know what's gonna fly out of my mouth on this show. So you go get your margaritas and your triple dipper, whatever. That's at Chili's. If you're out, you don't have to wrestle this weekend. This is your weekend to chill. Just
Okay.
y'all two. What are you drinking? Do you guys drink outside of your margaritas and water?
It's usually we're mostly the fruit.
Oh no, we lost her too.
Oh no, what's going
Oh no! The internet is sabotaging us, Jesus.
You good, Daniela?
Am I back? Okay, we're back. Sorry. Someone's trying to call me. Not right now. Oh my god. But yes, we're mostly fans of like fruity drinks. We're not really strong like liquor, but give me that fruity stuff. We're gonna drink it.
So y'all drinking like these mixes and carrying on.
Pretty much like I prefer my alcohol to sneak up on me.
Yeah.
Like I'm drinking and
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, this is cool. And then when I stand up, I'm like, whoa,
Whoa.
whoa,
There we
See,
go. There we go.
whoa.
This is not responsible drinking. Y'all drinking that fruity stuff. That's why your stomachs and stuff be toe up after that. The sugar in them drinks is what gets you hungover and sick.
See, but that's why we don't do it often, because we gotta stay in ring shape and all that. But when we do, it gotta have all that sugar up in there.
Now
you
we
know?
gonna get you some real drinks, damn it. If y'all come to Vegas for Wale Mania, understand we gonna get you some drinks.
Whiskey.
The last time I drank like actual like alcohol that was not fruity and sipped on it was maybe in college, and my sip of choice was the Crown Apple. That was my sip of choice. I could not sip anything that was not the Crown Apple. If it had to be strong anyway.
Yeah.
Crown Apple I could do straight. Just sipping on it and that's it. But I ain't done that in a minute. So my drink of choice right now is something fruity. Sneak up on me.
They like them fruity drinks.
Now ain't nothing wrong with a fruity drink, especially with some food. I don't like drinking hard liquor with food.
Right, yeah.
You want to drink some gin and eat some chicken?
Am I wrong?
Well, nah. I drink Crown
It's
Royal
me?
and chicken together.
Gin and chicken, nigga? Damn.
I don't want juice. I don't want the
Gin?
juice.
Gin and chicken is the name of the episode.
That's the name of the episode.
Gin and chicken.
Y'all need to try that Sir Davis. I will say this: the Sir Davis, the
Beyonce alcohol.
Listen, now let's talk as adults here.
She making money off. She making money. I know that's right.
I'm gonna tell y'all a few things with this drink here. Okay. Somebody trying to call them. Somebody trying to get to them. Now, if you ain't got nobody waiting on you at home, don't drink that. You put that down, okay? Don't. That's a grown woman's drink.
That's a grown woman's drink, okay.
Baby.
You tried to jump off a nigga off of the Beyonce?
Let me tell y'all something.
You jumped all the niggas said this ain't Texas?
Listen, Earl, aka
right,
Big
nigga.
Swole. Nah, no, so I'm talking about you. I'm
right.
talking about Ariel. Big Swole
right.
sent me a bottle for my birthday.
Shout out to cuz.
Yeah, shout out to Earl. Don't do it. Just because you're gonna be in the house mad. You just walk around the house.
You're gonna be looking for a man when you drink that Beyonce liquor.
Ain't nothing in here. Ain't nothing. Penis don't come with the bottle. No. That's a very. Don't judge me. Stop judging me.
Me?
Your face is very judgmental.
No, I'm not judging you. I'm just like, man, what kind of liquor do the ding-a-ling come with the ding-a-ling?
Well, you seen the ding-a-ling liquor that I had. I had a face sent me another bottle.
Yeah, I spoke to you that next day. I knew. Y'all niggas was bugging out.
Thanks,
Listen,
friend.
As a duo, right? As a duo, often we're compared to other folks, right?
Yeah.
Outside of wrestling.
Mm-hmm.
Outside of wrestling, what is what is one of your favorite duos in life? Could be singing, rapping, whatever it is. Give me some dope duos.
Not of wrestling. Oh my god.
Not wrestling. Definitely not wrestling.
No, fuck wrestling.
Can't
I
none
don't know what that is right now.
That grab a rope and slap fives.
I don't care about none of that.
We're talking none of them niggas.
Nope.
You know what I mean? Y'all,
Then I'm like,
like
I'm over here like Jeff Hardy. No, that's wrestling.
I'm
that's right.
literally thinking that, bro. God.
See, we kind of like Peaches and Herb.
Peaches and her. Okay.
That's us.
Okay.
He Peaches.
Yeah, I'm
though.
Peaches. She's
You Peaches. This
I-
is why we work so well.
I feel like right now I just can't think of any duos right now, unfortunately, that are not wrestling related. I cannot.
Well, who's your wrestling related duos? We'll take that. We'll give you a buy.
Jeff Hardy, Matt Hardy.
Them my niggas, man. Them my niggas. Them my niggas.
But are they? I'm just kidding.
them niggas was the niggas that my Hardy did had
Somebody called Jeffrey and Matt. Somebody called Jeffrey and Matt. Tell
Hey,
them that we love them.
Do singing Shy. I seen it.
Who? Danny?
Matt.
Oh.
Matt Hardy.
He was singing what?
He was singing Shy. Had the velvet do-rag on. He was kind
on
of
the internet?
yeah.
He one of us.
One of them private party niggas had him tangled up in something he wasn't supposed to.
Yeah, they had to do rags
probably-
on them. Yep.
Yeah, he wasn't supposed to be smoking that. But yeah,
Ah.
yeah, wasn't supposed to be smoking.
He ain't got the same dope man I got. No, but Matt and Jeff is a very good. I would like to see y'all go against them.
Man, I would pay them to wrestle me. I'm like,
Honestly,
I would pay y'all personally.
I would give up a paycheck for that to happen. I'd be like, you ain't got to pay me promoter. You good. You ain't got to pay me promoter.
You know what?
Y'all keep talking that. Y'all keep talking that. They can be like, look, we ain't gonna give you no money, but
He go Matt and Jeff.
here go the white boys.
Honestly, we're gonna be like, it's okay, thank you, sir.
What was that accent? I don't know what that was.
Thank you, sir.
So
Outstanding.
insanity, right? So we all got these crazy shoot jobs. We can't say that because we don't wrestle. Outside of your bumping and grinding in the ring and things like that, if without too much detail, because people on the internet crazy, what do you guys do outside of wrestling?
I work at a gym. So I work at a gym throughout the week.
That's an easy one.
And I'm a speech therapist.
Okay.
I'm a speech therapist.
Really?
Yeah, I try.
You guys are interesting in real life.
Yeah, like they're not boring wrestlers.
No, I
Well,
know. That's what I'm
We
saying.
try.
Usually it'd be one or the other. They already interested when we see him out and
yeah,
about, but then they real life is interesting too.
yeah.
All right,
They
Danny.
got personalities.
Niggas. One of the most notoriously nasty nigga places is the gym.
Oh, period.
Mm.
Period.
Period.
Have you?
Oh my
Period.
God.
What's the? Can you? What can you share? Like, is there a wild story
Uh-oh.
you can share?
Whatever
Oh,
she just thought about,
nasty
tell
gym
that
nigga.
story.
You know what I
I know
mean?
you
Hey,
got a
Like
just know
the
story.
they
nigga
be in
was in
a
there
just
smelling the seats or something.
yeah, just know they be in there, they be in the bathrooms going nuts. Literally nuts. They be going crazy in the bathroom, bro.
I don't know what that means. There's so many ways it could go. I'm like,
Uh,
what?
I think I know
Think of the
exactly what it
nastiest way it
means.
can go. Yeah, Dream is
Oh.
crazy, man. Dream is it's a
Woo!
war in there all the time.
Woo!
Ugh.
It gets down.
And
Woo!
sister Charity, as a nigga that talks a whole lot,
Yes.
what do I need to do to make sure I get my diphthongs together?
Sir. I don't hear any current
What?
errors with your speech. So if you do, I would recommend you consult with a licensed speech language pathologist and get
Okay.
yourself assessed.
Okay.
Till then, your speech sounds wonderful.
I appreciate that. She look at her, look at her. Yeah, yeah. What's wrong with you?
What
As
the
a
fuck is a
licensed professional.
diphthong? A what? What did you call it?
A diphthong. You know you gotta get your diphthongs together.
I don't know because I'm not saying anything because I got a fat tongue and huge lips. So sometimes I dip in thong too. So I don't want to talk about it.
Shut up,
gonna make-
niggas that dipping thongs sometimes.
Sometimes you got
gotta
to.
do what you gotta do. You know what I
You-
mean? You gotta get your goddamn PHs together.
I really don't want to do the show anymore. What's the craziest thing? And I know it's not really a situation where is you're trying to help people in what you do, charity. Have
Yeah.
you ever had a moment? Because I know me, as serious as I can be, there's always something that breaks me. Have you had a moment doing your profession where you was like, whew, and you had to?
So I work with kids, and
Mhm.
I have moments like that all the time, and I post them on my shoot Facebook and like talk about it. But I had one recently this week. I was in a group and we were working on social skills. Well, it was a mixed group, and then one of the kids in there was working on social skills because he got the tism, which is fine.
We all have a
And
little touch of the tism.
okay, that's
okay.
all okay, and that's okay.
Okay.
And
We
so
support the tism.
okay, and so he has problems with like understanding like other people's emotions and like
Mm.
how come they're feeling that way and how come they're doing these things that are led by emotions. It doesn't make sense to him. So I started extremely simple, right? It started very, 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 very simple. And I was like, I think one of the scenarios was, if you're in class and the teacher is doing a party and they're passing out these cupcakes, and uh, this girl had said that she wanted a chocolate cupcake, but after it was passed out, you noticed that she was sad and crying. And so like, tell me, why do you think she's sad and crying? And he guessed it right and he was excited. Oh, probably because she wanted a chocolate cupcake. I was like, oh, good job. He was like, yes, I got that. And the next one question was, oh, okay, well, what do you think that you should do in that moment? And he was like, should I trade mine? And I was like, okay, good. And then one of the other girls was like, on this, I guess she was kind of listening in on my work with him, and she was like, no. And I turned around, and I was like, what? I was like, what? And she was like, ain't nobody tell her not to say nothing. Why is she crying? I ain't giving her nothing. And I busted out laughing, knowing that I should have been like, well, we're supposed to be kind. I just busted out laughing. I just
Because you
busted
realized she had a point.
I realized she did have a point. Like, nobody's crying. Just say something. Like,
Listen, are either of you, and this is a very personal question, are either of you parents?
no.
No.
I've been doing that for
Word.
15 years. I
I'm
have
sorry
been
about that.
laughing when I'm not supposed to laugh at stuff. I'm trying to teach this little nigga, you got my name. You supposed to know better. And he say something he not supposed to, and your first instinct is to bust out laughing.
Really?
It took me a very long time
It's
to
it's
develop that poker
Ah,
face.
at this point I just kind of give up. I just laugh, and then later on I correct the behavior later on. I'm like, okay, well, da 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 da, that's what I'm supposed to do. But in the moment, if I gotta laugh, I got to laugh. I used to work with adults, and like this man, I would come in to, and I'd ask him how he's doing after a stroke, and he would always make a comment about his wife. I guess always kind of like throw a jab at her or some.
Uh-oh.
And this one time, the wife was in the room, and I said, "Hi, sir. How are you doing this afternoon? Are you okay?" And he said, "Yeah, I'm doing better. My wife's cooking." And I busted out laughing in front of her. I couldn't hold it. I just busted out laughing, and that's when I knew I couldn't work with adults because my laugh had consequences. My laugh had consequences. So,
She said, "Put
thankfully,
me with the kids, please. Put me with the children."
thankfully his wife was cool, and she was like, okay, she tried to, kind of throw shots back at him, but I busted out laughing. I was like, damn, bitch, what's up with your
Doing better than
cooking,
my
girl?
wife's cooking is
Better than my wife's
crazy.
cooking is funny after you just had a stroke. So
Yeah,
bruh.
nigga,
I
well,
busted
that
out
been sweet
laughing.
applesauce
He
for a
was a
few
good little
months.
character. That's when I said, you know what, I should go ahead and work with kids, because one day I'm gonna laugh, and then I'm probably gonna have to fight in the hospital, and I ain't
More
want
than
that.
likely.
I ain't
Do
want that.
any do any of have y'all ever had a merging of like you be at your shoot and be like, oh, it's Danny B, oh, it's Charity King, or has any of the kids been like, you know what I mean? I seen you.
I've
Uh-oh.
gotten that a couple of times. Just working at a gym, of course, people come in and out all the time. But I've gotten that a few times, and I'm like, no, you can't know the real me.
I had I've had that happen one time with a kid, and it was this school year actually. And I was on my app, and we're working on like some speech stuff on my app. And so I came out of the app, and on the iPad I still have the WWE app, the old one on the
Mm.
iPad. It doesn't work, but I just
It's this there.
it's just there. And then she saw it, and she was like, "What you got WWE for?" And I was like, "Oh, nothing, just I watch it every once in a while." And then she just looked at me like she squinted, and she was like, "I think I know you." And I was like, "No, you
No,
don't.
you don't.
No,
No,
you
you
don't know
don't.
me." And then she was like, "No, no, no, I think I know you." And I was like, "No, you don't."
She turned into Edge
I think she
immediately.
does know me. I think she does, because she mentioned something about a match that sounded very familiar. That's something I actually wrestled, but I
Mhm.
gaslit her real good. I was like, "It wasn't me. It
Now,
wasn't me, baby. It wasn't me.
It
It
wasn't
why
wasn't
would
me.
you
me."
gaslight the children? I
Because I need
just
to be I need, I need to be able to keep both of them separate.
yeah,
Like
Please.
separate. Like if you come to a show and you walk up to me and you say, "Hey miss, oh my gosh, it's me." That's different.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
I can't help that. But like
Right.
if you still kind of second guessing, like, "Miss, are you no, I'm not.
Not at
I'm
all.
not. No.
I don't even watch
You.
wrestling.
I need you to
Mm-mm.
be 10 toes down for me to accept it. Like don't come in guessing, because I'm not gonna
Mm-mm.
confirm it for you.
Now I'm not gonna let you know that it's real, but
Mm-mm.
unless you at the
Mm-mm.
show. But Danny, for you being at a gym, right?
Yes.
Like it all kind of blends in a little bit. Like for Charity, it's easier for her to separate with the wrestling and that, but working in a
Right.
gym, like
Yeah.
how do you honestly disconnect? Because I feel just when I do go work out
Yes.
every other month, I'm just trying to figure out how do you like completely disconnect
Oh, sometimes it's just like separating from like real world to wrestling world.
just in general, like because being at the gym is still attached to wrestling. You know what I
Yes, because I'm
mean?
thinking about working out so I can look good for wrestling, right?
Exactly. Exactly.
Sometimes I have to like remember working out because having the mindset of doing it to look good and be perfect and like
Mhm,
have a slim body all the time is not fun. So I try to work out just for like more mental and trying to make it more fun. Because
mhm.
there was a point where like I was working out to look good for wrestling all the time, but I'm like that became so overwhelming, and it's like people gonna love me regardless. You either gonna love me at this body or this body. Like it really doesn't matter at the end of the day. So I'm like,
Talk
I really
about it.
just have to work out and just for the fun of it, honestly.
Yeah, so you just learn to compartmentalize the
Yes.
why, and it makes it
Right.
easier to disconnect. I feel
Yes,
that.
and not fully do it for wrestling, but do it because I enjoy it personally myself and not for wrestling.
Yeah. Yeah. So outside of that, what are your hobbies? Like, what are your, we see Charity in the gym. We know that Charity is a horse. You hear me?
Don't play with it.
Yeah, a horse. So what are your hobbies? Like, are you guys into like anime, cosplay? Do you doodle? Do you crochet? Like, what are your
Shout out to the
non?
doodlers.
I love it. I love a doodler. What are your non-physical hobbies? Like, that's
I
not
think
strenuous.
honestly for us with wrestling being so overwhelming and always in everybody's face the whole
Mm-hmm.
weekend, like throughout the week, sometimes I just want to go to a park and walk, silence. Sometimes I just want to sit in a room and watch TV, silence, turn the phone off. Like wrestling and just because I'm introverted. So like,
Mm.
when you go to wrestling shows, you have to speak to everybody. I'm like, oh my God, I gotta say hi. I gotta say hi to everybody. Damn. Like, there's so many people. So like
So,
coming back home is just like, I just want to be by myself.
She's
mm,
not
I just want to
lying.
be
She's not lying about
alone.
that. She's not lying about that. When the merch table line get long, we be like, we so grateful and we love all our fans. But like the anxiety on her face of having to like,
I'm like, get out of my
okay,
face.
They
okay.
about to wear that social battery out.
I've
Literally, bro, it's
seen
just
it.
so
Her
gone.
introvert like starts to kick in and she's like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. And I'm just over here like, hi everybody. Like I feel like I'm more half and half. Like I can like turn it on and kind of kick it on and like stay there for a long, long time when I need
Yeah.
to. But like Danny's true all the way like introvert, where it's like that line starts to get long and she's just like, if you can see the anxiety building, and
No, you're right. I
I just
saw her at the
come.
first Ashe show because I saw you guys. No, I gotta tell a story because I didn't want to just approach y'all because I knew you, Charity, but I didn't know Danny. And I walked up to her, and her eyes were as big as golf balls. She was like, "Hi." I was like, "You guys were great," and I just walked away because I was like, "This baby is overwhelmed right
But especially after I wrestle, I'm like, oh my God, my mind is like out of this world.
girl." Your eyes were like you were like, "Save me,
I'm like, hello,
please."
everybody.
Yeah, you had
Yeah.
that.
And shout out to Danny, man, because she be pushing through and she's kind to everybody that comes to the
Yeah.
table. But me knowing her so well, like I can feel like the anxiety of just like overwhelm of all those people and like, but she handles it so well. I think for me, I'm kind of like her too, where after all of that is done,
Yeah.
I just want to go walk in the park, man, or
Yeah.
sit
Yeah.
down. And I hate to say it because like I wish I was at a point where I did have hobbies, but I don't have hobbies.
Mm,
Like unfortunately, wrestling has come to a point where it is taking up all of my life. And then after wrestling, I have a shoot job that I work
Yeah.
a full 40, sometimes more hours a week. And
Yeah.
so
yeah.
like I at this time in my life, I have not found a hobby. I do like to bake. But I
Okay.
wouldn't call it a hobby because I don't do it often. I do it like once every 3 months, and I remember I haven't baked anything in a while, and then I'm like, okay, let me go ahead and tap into that. But I mean, it's mostly just kind of sitting in quiet and not
Mm,
doing anything. Like don't tell me to go out. Don't tell me to like just sit in my room by myself. Probably baking every once in a while, and
Yeah.
then going to walk in the park, man. Going to touch grass.
yep. Touch
Yes.
grass.
No.
Yes.
That makes you realize like man like all this wrestling stuff at the end of the
Bro.
day
Bro.
at the
No,
end of the
talk about it.
day at the end of the day it don't matter. It matter, but it don't matter. I don't know how to
Yeah.
Yeah.
say it, but like
Would you like for me to be your angry interpreter?
Outstanding. Nigga, leave me
Yes.
alone, girl.
yes.
Listen,
Oh,
wrestling lasts for 3 hours at a time. Y'all
Mhm.
niggas have made it your entire life. And I'm specifically talking to the ones that don't get paid to do it. Why are you doing it?
Bruh.
Just watch it, enjoy it. Let's remember why we started watching it in the first
Literally.
place. Because now
Mhm.
Yeah.
y'all have turned into, y'all know more than them.
Mhm.
that's what they think, huh?
I ain't gonna say nothing else. I'm being
I still
But
fair.
want to know. Nah, hold on. I can't let y'all
I know
go.
what you, yeah.
Miss Charity, what you be baking?
Okay. I have okay, so because I don't do it often, so my
Mhm.
materials are always scarce when I get to remember to do it. But I do cookies, I do banana bread, I've done a
ooh.
pear bread, um, and I have done a pie before. Um, but those are the things that I've done. I consistently bake cookies and banana bread. That's consistent. And then every once in a while, I would toss in something exciting like a pear bread or a
What is
pie.
that? Like, explain. I've never, in
A
my
pear bread.
almost 40 years, have never heard that.
It's, I mean, for me, it's not as sweet for me, but I don't know where it comes from, so I don't want to start none. And then some culture comes in and says that's mine, and then I offend somebody. But it's
They're not
pretty
gonna be
much
watching this show, Cherry.
Shout out to the Uzbekistanians. This
All right.
might be bread, my friend.
my pear bread.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, sir. I'm so sorry.
They're not
But
on
it's
this platform.
pretty
I can
much
guarantee it.
it pretty much kind of follows the vibe, the structure of the banana bread. We'll use the pear heavy. Some people add like some lemon and stuff to it, and you just kind of follow that. But like it's really cool. I mean,
Never
it's
heard
cool.
of it.
I
But
really want to get into baking. Like I ain't, I'm on. I ain't gonna say I'm intimidated by baking, but it's not.
I am.
I fry something up. I'll bake. You know what I
I wish
mean?
I
The
could do
whole
that.
ham. But I don't. I haven't really got into like, making a goddamn cake and all that. That ain't
I
my
wish
ball.
I
But
could fry something up. Yeah, I wish I could make ham hocks, oxtail, red beans and
Period.
rice. I
Now
wish I
that
could do things like that. I mean, obviously there's a recipe book you can follow it, but I mean like off the cuff, off the
Yeah.
brain, just like
Yeah.
yeah,
got to
making
soak.
it in the
Got to
kitchen
soak them
and like.
goddamn beans so long.
But
babe,
I
Red
can't.
beans.
man, you got to start them the day before.
Yes, you definitely do.
You got to
100%.
start them the day before.
Yeah.
I make a mean stuffed lamb chop.
Oh, that sounds good. Oh my gosh.
Don't listen. Don't let this slim fit fool y'all. I know how to burn. Okay,
That sounds real good.
I can burn. Danny, what's your comfort food? Since she's the baker, what's your comfort food when you are just like, I am at the highest level of stress. I need something to make me feel better.
I like it fried and greasy.
I
Fried
know
and
that's
greasy. I
right.
ain't gonna lie. Give me that
I know
grease,
that's
baby.
right.
Give me that grease is crazy.
Hey,
She said,
yo.
"Give me that grease."
Yeah, that's crazy.
Girl, what is wrong with you? She said, "Give me that grease."
I,
What's going on? Come on, reach over there. Never
give
mind.
me that, I kind of want y'all to make some merch that say "Give me that grease."
Give me that grease.
No, that's funny as hell. Like a shirt where Danny got somebody in a move or some shit, and at the top of it say "Give me that grease."
Grease.
She put
I No, no,
you
that's
not funny. Y'all funny.
well. He would be funny if his internet was working. I don't know what kind of cheap shit he got on today. So I'm a spearheaded while he's getting his life together, rich with that cheap ass internet service. Don't make no damn sense. So there's a part of our show where we like to ask our guests oddball questions just to kind of break the monotony of everything. We like to call it a 5 count. I'm gonna kind of do it since elderly Joe over there is
You got
incapacitated
that
at the
T-Mobile
moment.
Wi-Fi.
You feel me?
You got that T-Mobile home Wi-Fi.
He got all this money and can't get no decent connection. His son probably playing video games. That's probably the issue. But are y'all ready for the 5 count?
Yes.
Let's get it.
All right. First question. What is the perfect song?
I have it. Let me. I'm gonna pull it up. I don't know if it's the perfect song, but it's the song I really
I mean, a song when you hear it, you just kind of go, yeah.
Honestly, for me, I was gonna say Sing About Me off Good Kid Mad City, but that whole album for me, I can sit there and play it and just let it play, and I'm like, oh, this is amazing, like over
Just
and
let it
over again.
ride. Yeah.
Yeah, the whole
Yeah.
album for me.
We don't have a lot of those albums coming out now
At
where you can just
all.
let them rock.
They don't make it like that no more, Nip. No. You gotta skip.
Yeah.
You gotta skip.
You must skip.
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 I have two. I have two where every time I hear it, like I can never skip it, no matter what. I think it's probably due to like emotional ties from when I heard him.
Mhm.
My first one is not like in any importance, but the first one is Cardi B Get Up 10. From her first album, the intro
Real
song.
Okay.
shit. That's some real shit.
Okay.
She came up in that mug, and it was just I just really enjoyed enjoyed hearing that. And then my next one is the live version of Leave Me by Anise.
Who
When he
is
sings,
Anise? I got to find out who this is.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Hmm.
he's a
Where?
Palestinian singer,
Okay.
and he's awesome. But the live version of Leave Me is just like, I mean, I it's just so, it's so wonderful. And
Denise.
I don't know how to explain it, but when he sings it live, it's so wonderful. I
Yeah.
think it's the Leave Me one, but those are my two. Every time I hear it, I don't skip. I'm sure there's more. I just can't think of it.
Yeah.
But yeah.
So the second question here. Wow.
Welcome back.
Yeah, I appreciate you. Yeah, I don't know what Shorty must be upstairs. He on the
That's what I
goddamn.
said. He on the sticks
Yeah.
right now.
And man, he downloading the whole goddamn Black Ops. The second question is the only question here that has an actual correct answer.
Oh,
The toilet paper roll.
Okay.
When you install it,
Yep.
it's
Go
over.
ahead.
I already know it. It's
I was
over.
about to say, look, over. I know.
Over.
I see them ahead.
Gang, gang.
I don't. It's over.
Over.
It's
I
over.
already know.
You even got to
Yeah,
finish the
now I
question.
met y'all
Over.
in real life. I
You ain't got to
understood that
finish
y'all
that.
was real.
You
I
ain't
knew
got to
y'all was
finish
real.
that.
Real
Over.
niggas. No, that's hilarious. They was like, don't even finish that question because it's
We know.
something that you got to
Yeah,
ask me. Calm down. We know what's going on. Don't ask me that.
Right, slow
I don't
down,
know.
brother.
They got Tokyo Drift going on outside. I don't know what the fuck they got going on. Third question on the 5 count. What movie traumatized you as a kid?
Ooh. Oh my God.
Mine was not as a kid.
Mm.
It was as so I just kind of never watched scary movies. I was a kid who was scared of her own shadows.
Oh, dang.
So when I got to college freshman year, hanging around some different folk, people
Niggas.
want to have like movie night and they want to put a scary movie on. Now of
Yeah.
course I'm
Okay.
pussy, but I can't say I'm pussy. So I'm over here like I'm sitting in the dorm room and I'm like, yeah. And they put on The Exorcist or The Exorcist, yes. That first one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
I
a hard one to
couldn't
start with.
I couldn't take a shower on with the door closed for 2 weeks straight.
Oh
That's
Like
no.
all
scary.
the doors had to be open, and I had to do it with my roommate there in the because the apartment the dorms at my college was suites and stuff, and
Mhm.
so like it was like a small mini apartment,
Apartment,
and
yeah.
so like my roommate had to be there. The bathroom doors had to be open. I couldn't sleep. I had to have the TV on for the light. Like it was so like that was my first scary movie, and
Yeah.
I couldn't shower on my own. Like I had to have somebody in the room with me.
That's a
You know.
rough one to start with.
Yeah.
That girl was bent back. My
Literally. Oh
God.
my God.
She ain't gonna be able to take a shower tonight. Danny B, what's your
I'm not to be like shit. So that's it was not as a kid, but it was my first scary movie, and it traumatized me for a long time.
Yeah, that'll
Yeah.
that'll do it. Danny, what about you?
Yeah, I was scary movies. I think Jeepers Creepers. When
Okay.
him riding in that big ass van.
Mm.
Yeah.
You-
That was a scary one for me.
The whole movie, because it's only one part of that movie that got me.
It's the
And
one
it's
where he's like standing and then like they're driving by. And
yeah,
he's like dumping the bodies or something.
the first movie.
Yeah,
The first one.
yeah.
All the rest of them, fine, no problem, don't flinch. But the very last scene of the first Jeepers Creepers gets me every time. Nothing else bothers me. It's the scene where you hear nothing but the guy screaming. You hear Justin Long screaming. And that's all he has, this blood curdling scream at the end of this
Wow.
movie, and then it zooms in and you can see that they took his eyes out.
Oh
But
my God.
yeah.
that
Oh,
scream,
Yeah.
bro.
Oh man, yo! Speaking of ripping your eyes out, the one movie that traumatized me is in Big Mama's house when she was
All
in
right.
the shower
Girl, bye.
So-
and she
Girl,
had
bye.
them
Stop
long
playing.
titties.
Stop
Nah,
playing.
them long 95
Stop.
corridor titties she had. I was frightened. I
Yo.
was traumatized for years.
Stop playing. Stop playing with me. I'm done. He said Big Mama's house. I said, what?
Yeah,
Sir?
no, she came and she was in the shower and they cut it off. She jumped out of there. She had them long titties.
I don't know why I do this every week.
I don't
All
know
right, so
either, girl, but you here.
so so the next question. Yo, the internet teaches us that things live forever, right?
Mm.
Our early actions on the internet were mostly, for the most part, everybody did some questionable things. What is your first email address that you can remember?
Uh,
I think I still have mine from like middle school. I have the same one.
oh,
Stop playing.
And so so it's my government name and then it's 69 at gmail.com. I still use that same one.
Now, Danny,
Not
I
the
have a
other
question. What the fuck were you doing
one.
Yo, no.
with
I
69
can
in
always
your
remember
email?
69. You can't forget 69. Pause. You can't forget it.
my unfortunately, I don't have a lot of internet access as a youngin. So when I got my first email, it was for college, and it was a professional email. Unfortunately,
Mm.
last name, first name at I think it was
Ah,
Yahoo at the time, Yahoo.com. So
Oh,
I did
I
not get
see.
to experience the the hot toddy at
No, for real.
gmail.com era.
Yeah.
I didn't get to experience that
69.
freestyle. Yeah, something like that. Like Big Mama at, I didn't get to experience that. I went straight to the real government name at yahoo.com. So
Somebody's email right now is bigmamastitties@gmail.com.
Big
I
Mama's
actually
City.
have
That's
parent emails that are like
long.
juicy pants at man, when we have meetings and I gotta
It'd
ask
be
out loud,
crazy.
like, cause I have to confirm email addresses at meetings for
Yes.
sped, and I'm like,
No.
okay, hello, ma'am, just to confirm your email, is it still? And I'm waiting for them to be like, yes, so they can cut me off, and they're like, okay, is it what? And I'm like, juicy
I would just
pants.
spell it out.
I'm like, please cut me off, ma'am.
I would have
Juicy
fun with
pants.
that. You're better than me. Cause I'd be like, is it Miss Wet Wet 32 still? That's not you.
Literally.
That's not you still? No. All right. You've evolved. God bless you. And the last question on the 5 count might be my favorite of all time. What is your favorite episode of Martin?
Of Martin?
The fake dog.
Okay, confessions.
This is
I, for
good.
the first time 2 or 3 months ago, finally watched Martin from beginning to the second to last season. The last season, I mean, I tried
Yeah,
to
you don't
finish
need
the
to watch
last
that.
Yeah,
season.
You don't need to watch
you
that.
I
can just
tried to
skip that.
finish the last season, but it was hard to get through. I was like, where is Homegirl? It was hard to get through, and I
Mhm.
know why the backstory now, but like it was
Yeah.
hard to get through. I'll say my favorite episodes, that dog one was I was like, I wish
Iconic.
I was watching it live, because I
Yeah.
probably would have been even dying even
Yeah.
more. The one with Gina's head in
The
the
band.
Oh, the
in the
Oh,
Nefertiti
banister, whatever.
5000.
That one was good. Um, damn, that's another one that was really good. Damn, there's so many of them. It was such a good show, and I wish that last season hit, but
Yeah.
it didn't. It
That
didn't.
goddamn line between love and hate episode
Oof.
was garbage.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know why they did that shit.
And they made it a two-parter.
Yeah, I was like, we didn't need to do this twice. How did you make it this long and then watch Martin?
Well, I spent. I grew up I spent some of my childhood in a different. I don't even want to talk about myself. So I was born in the States.
What you think? What do you think this platform is for?
To talk about wrestling and say, yeah, Charity King is that
No,
Mm-hmm.
Charity
no.
King is the Charity King, yes. So I was born in the States, but then when I was 4, my family moved to Nigeria, and we stayed there for a little minute. And so a lot of these things like Martin and Fresh Prince, and while there was cable there, I didn't get to
Yeah.
watch those things.
Okay.
Because like some of the things that we were able to watch was like, so my dad would bring the DVDs to us. So like Harry
Okay.
Potter. That's how I kept up with Harry Potter. Every time he would come, he would bring all the DVDs of Harry Potter that we missed, all the movies, and he'd bring it. And so like
Okay.
I was able to kind of keep up with like the Disney shows and the cartoons and stuff like that. But I was definitely able to keep up with BET Uncut. That made it. That made it over there.
Bongos, Versace,
That
Paris,
made it over there.
Rico.
Because I remember clearly we were in Nigeria, and so we had been put to bed, and then in the middle of the night we all woke up. Me and my brother, we woke up and we went to the living room. We put on the TV, BT Uncut, and that's the first music video I watched was Nelly with the credit card down the girl's spot. That was my first ever music video I ever watched. And I was maybe like 6 or some shit like that, and I was seeing girls just like booty everywhere and like the credit card down. And honestly, when I think back, I was so innocent. I didn't know what was going on up in there. I didn't know
You
what was
were
going on.
6 when Tip Drill came out?
When did Tip Drill come out? Who can confirm the year? Who can
I would
confirm the
assume
year?
about 9. My assumption is 99. 90,
Tip Drill did not
99.
come out in 99.
Had
It
to
was
be
like
99.
2003 or something.
It was after 9/11.
It was after.
Yeah.
I believe. Hold on, we got to Google.
Yeah, we gotta
Let's
find
see.
it. Let
Please
me-
Google it.
Because
When did Tip Drill come out? Because it wasn't 99. It was after the
that
90s.
show.
You love that show. You're sick.
BT. Yeah, no. That was let out club music for like that's.
Tip Drill was not in the 90s. It was not.
No, it definitely wasn't in the 90s. It was definitely after
the
9/11.
early 2000s. Definitely after 9/11. Early 2000s.
It was released to have they deleted it from 2003. I knew I wasn't crazy.
2003. So I was born in 95. Okay. What was that? Okay. I was 8. No, 8. Because 2000 was 5 plus 3. Wow. I was 8. Sorry, I was 8 when it came out.
I was about to graduate.
Crazy. Wow.
I was 8 years old, seeing Nelly have that credit card down that girl butt, and I was like, "Oh my gosh!"
I was about to graduate. He was probably at work.
Was always listen. That was always BT Uncut is came on around the time that you would get home if you went to the club on that Friday night.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. The club let out at 2. You got home at Tip Drill or what
that thing smell like. Come on, nigga.
Gonna kick it tonight. That listen.
You missed some classic television, Sherry. You missed some good shit. But listen, we want to take the time to tell you guys thank you so much for taking a moment out of your day to stop in with us. We really wanted to get you guys on this platform just to kind of pick your brain a little bit. So thank you guys so much for taking that time. Where can the people find you? Where what you guys got coming up? This should release what?
We'll tell them.
Okay, I'm just saying.
Yeah, we'll tell them.
All right. Anyway,
coming out.
It'll be out.
Mm-hmm.
You'll see it. What y'all got going on? Where can the people find you? Things like that.
You can find me on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook at Danni Bee OKC.
And I am at Twitter, Instagram, Facebook at The Charity King.
Period.
And all I can say, King Bees have some big plans for 2025. We will have to wait and see.
Wait and see, man. Wait and see. We're grateful for everything.
Whenever y'all need some, you know what I mean? Whenever y'all got info to drop off or something to blast out, please hit Black Rasslin every single time. You know niggas got you.
Period.
We appreciate that. Thank you guys so much, man. We're going to be hitting y'all up soon to drop some announcements for us. So we going to be good.
Nigga said, fuck Lovely. Go to Black Rasslin.
Nigga, you was on that's the umbrella.
I know, but you know I got to give you a hard time.
The umbrella, y'all niggas gonna get wet. Understand that, nigga. We dry under here.
We were talking about what that thing smelled like and then getting wet. I don't really like it.
So no, we don't. Got
so thank you.
You took it back. You hit the reverse in the ball.
Hey, you got to have a good callback in your storyline, damn it, or it ain't gonna goddamn work. Okay. Once again, y'all, thank y'all so much for being here. We're looking forward to everything you guys have going on. If you need anything, let us know. Fam, tell them people where they can find you.
Hey man, IlFam79 on your social media choice, more importantly at Black Rasslin, at Something Else Pod, because it's us, nigga.
Word.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And 8:35 live right here where we at already. You know what I mean? I'm hoping y'all still at work, you know what I'm saying, somewhere in the conference room sniggling and giggling at this, because you know it's Wednesday.
Yeah. We at 11:11 though. And as always, it's your girl, Lovely Laveau. Don't find me nowhere. Don't ask me nothing. I don't want to do it. But you can always find me at It's Lovely Laveau, all social media platforms. Merch is coming soon. And as always, we are something else. Bye.
Oh, shit! Say it again. Say something else. Oh! Say something else. Say something else, nigga.